Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a sleep physician. And if you have insomnia, this channel is for you. Wellness is on the rise, which is generally a good thing, but often not so much when it comes to sleep. This, as well as sleep hacks and using the internet to find information about sleep, is going to be explored in this episode, where we're going to review a really enlightening comment from Jonathan. Hi there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, then a big welcome to you, of course. I've been meaning to do this video for quite a while. In fact, for exactly 6 days. It was 6 days ago since Jonathan posted this comment, which was really insightful, really important to talk about all the things that are in this comment. It is in fact a comment to episode 157. And I did that episode because Pexi the Wind Lopez recommended me or told me I should do an episode on, how using Reddit and searching on things online may not be helpful. And by the way, the wind is back. Really happy that Pexi was back and posted another great comment the other day. So really cool. Now, all these things said, let's jump into this comment from Jonathan right now. So it was posted 6 days ago. And again, it was a comment to episode 159. I think I said 157 before. It's actually 159. Let's start here. So Jonathan writes, as you know, my insomnia started after a trip to Europe 6 months ago and kind of just solidified itself over time. At the beginning, I Googled everything. I thought I had a parasite. I thought I had blood sugar issues. I thought it was hunger at night, and who knows, maybe those things made it worse because I was changing things so much. Bottom line is, anxiety and hyperarousal is what I believe now to have caused my insomnia. I think now I can honestly say that my insomnia will be gone by this week, or at least I hope. After the great feedback I received on this channel about simply not caring, I began thinking about the root of all my anxiety in regards to health. I obsess over staying young and being healthy, and the more I YouTube and Google, the more anxious I get due to all the contradicting beliefs. When I really think about my insomnia and when it began, I could say the seed was being planted months after my trip. I'm an avid listener of guys like Dave Asprey, Being Greenfield, and all the other so-called biohackers who have gained so much popularity, and every once in a while a theme comes on. The new theme is sleep hygiene, lack of sleep dangers, etc. And although I was always a great sleeper, I wanted to try to be even better, and because of this I planted that seed in my mind of fear. What if I don't sleep 8 hours as they say I should? What if I don't precisely monitor my sleep with a special device? Lol, which is true, so true, lol. So all that built inside me, and then the trip was what I needed to become an insomniac. Now I can say I'm trying to shift from that mindset of caring so much about every detail of my health and just living, doing what I know how to do, eating what I feel like eating, when I feel like eating, hydrating as I please, not because some YouTube personality said I need to. I think many people are suffering from this, and in the long run, it will make more people sick than healthy because the mind is a powerful thing. I will most likely unsubscribe from many of those channels to try to find more channels such as these who say things as they really are, not in a manner to get views and gaps because of fear sells. I just didn't think it would be the case in the health world. Thanks so much, Daniel and Pexi, and for your info last night. It would have been a really nice. I would have had a full night of sleep if it wasn't for my cat waking me. Jonathan always has these funny things, typically in the end. Great, because we definitely need that on the channel. In addition to everything else, we need, such as this excellent comment. So much to talk about really here. I think I want to comment on really everything briefly, but focus on kind of the wellness aspect of this. So Jonathan writes how he Googled everything. He thought he had a parasite, and that's exactly what that episode 159 was about. Like Googling, particularly like Googling stuff when you're like how anxious already is usually not a good idea, because you can run into all kinds of things. It's better to kind of like try to ignore the anxiety if that is possible at all, and then when you're in a better state of mind, more calmer, then you can kind of search for information. Now, second thing I want to comment on was these hacks. Like you always see, like I see this all the time, like sleep hack, this hack can help you sleep, etc. There is no such hack. I'm sure most of you listening here know that, but just pointing out that there are no hacks, for sleep. It's just so sad that people are, trying to sell stuff by using that type of terminology. But then what I really wanted to dive into here was the wellness thing. And by the way, in the episode I did with Nick Wignall, he put this very nicely. He said that when it comes to almost every aspect of this, the wellness trend, kind of the big focus on wellness that we see now, it is a good thing because there are things you can control. Like you can control how much you eat, you can control how much you exercise, you can control, like, you know, your weight, you know, control, you know, it's hard to control, but you can monitor your weight, etc. When it comes to sleep, on the other hand, you cannot control it. And the efforts of trying to control it, trying to sleep more, trying to sleep more hours, you know, always backfires and triggers insomnia, exactly as it did for Jonathan in this case. And I'm 100% on board with you. I'm very saddened by the fact that a lot of people use fear to sell things. It is really terrible. And it has made me really, really want to publish this kind of manuscript I have. I started writing, it was meant to be a book called how the wellness industry unintentionally created an insomnia epidemic. And it may become an article, it may become just like a Medium post, blog post or something. But I think this what you're writing here, what you're describing here, exactly what I want to talk more about, and hopefully that will be published. So I hope that each and every one of you had a takeaway from this comment. I think it was super helpful. Thank you, Jonathan, for this. And maybe get a second bedroom for your cat, so your cat doesn't disturb you as much. Listen, super nice having you all back here, and hope to have you back here again real soon.